In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a equation from a table. So let me show you what I mean by this. So if I have a table and I have, let's see, um, 0, -1, 1, 1, 2, 3, and 3, 5. So here's my T chart or my XY table. These are actually points on a line. But we want to write the equation that would characterize this table. So it would be in the form y equals, and then you're going to have an x plus something, right? Something times x plus possibly plus something. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to look at this pattern here. So from 0 to 1 is 1, and from -1 to 1 is you're adding 2. 1 to 3 is adding 2. 3 to 5 is adding 2. So since this is a constant, we're adding 2, this becomes y equals 2x. And the way we find what we add or subtract at the end is what is it at our 0 value? At 0, it's -1, so it's plus -1. Or we could write it as y equals 2x minus 1. Now, let's check our work. I'm going to take any of these values and plug it in. So let's take 1. Let's just try this point, the 0.11. Okay. Our x is 1 and our y is 1. So if we have our x is 1, 2 times 1 is 2, minus 1 is 1. Our y has to equal 1, so it checks. Let's try another one. Let's see here. Let's do another one. Let's say we have -1, -3, 0, -2, 1, -1. So let's look at the pattern we have here. This is going in increasing order, right? -1, 0, 1. And what's important is this is going up by ones. If this were not going up by ones, I'll do an example in a minute, then you have to change this a little bit. So let's see what's going on. From -3 to -2 is +1. From -2 to 1 is +1. So we have y equals 1x. You don't need the 1, but I'm putting up there to show you. And -3 to -2 is +1. Then we have to see what we're going to add on here. Well, at 0, y is -2, so this -2 goes here. So to clean this up a little, we would write y equals x minus 2. Now, if you had x plus -2, you're still correct. This is just kind of the more grown-up way, I guess I would say, to write that. Let's try another one. And so here's our other t-chart. I'm going to look at the pattern. 1 to 4 is +3. 4 to 7 is +3. 7 to 10 is +3. So we're going to have y equals 3x. That 3 becomes the coefficient. Coefficient. Coefficient is the number that x is being multiplied by. It's the number in front of any variable. That's multiplication. Now, how do we get what we add or subtract on here? Is what is y at when x is 0? Y is 1, so we have y equals 3x plus 1. Going to do another one. This one's going to have a little variation on it. So I'm going to do this. Let's see. Now, how is this different? Well, from this is going by twos, okay? So we can't because this 10 to 14 varies by 4, we can't go y equals 4x. We need to figure out, well, let's see. If we're going up by 2, right, and this is up by 4, wouldn't 3 be 12? And wouldn't 1 be 2 less? And what would 0 be? 0 would be 6. So we had to fill in this chart. And now if we look, it's going up by 2, right? On all of them. If this does not stay a constant plus 2, then this does not work because it's not a linear equation. So this, and in 7th grade, you're only expected to know how to make an equation. It's would form a line. So we have, there's my 2, y equals 2x. And then our value at 0 here is 6, so it's plus 6. Y equals 2x plus 6. And that's how we write an equation from a table.